Hello, my name is Matthias Kavodik. Welcome guys to my channel. Today we're going to talk about Astonishing X-Men issues 7 through 12, written by Joss Whedon. Fantastic art by Don Cassaday. And first, Whedon's writing, or I love it or I really hate it. Like the previous story arc to this one, I really did not like it. And then I was about to stop reading the series and we get into this one. And I was just blown away. It's like, oh my God, this is freaking good. And Don Cassaday's art, there's a couple of pages in this story that my jaw just dropped. I said, oh my God, this is just freaking awesome work. Incredible storytelling within this creative team. So what happens in this story? So again, don't let me spoil it. Go out and read it. It's worth it. Got this kid. He's dealing with the fact that he's been depowered after M-Day. He can't fly anymore. And he just can't deal with it. Like, it's just too much of a terrible loss for him. And he decides to commit suicide. We cut to the X-Men. They're flying in the Blackbird, going to fight this Godzilla type of monster. And this moment's just really priceless because while they start fighting this monster, because it's really cool to see the X-Men working as superheroes. I know they're superheroes, but like people that read X-Men a lot will understand what I'm referring to. And another superhero team arrives, the Fantastic Four, and the Fantastic Four are sort of bent out of shape because it's like, hey, this is sort of our shindig. We fight monsters that come out of the ground because they're tied to Mole Man, one of our villains. So the Fantastic Four, especially Thing, are starting to get a little bit bent out of shape. That the X-Men are sort of like encroaching on their superhero jurisdiction. So we have like this friendly competition between both teams. Then end up teaming up to take down this giant kaiju. And we cut back to the kid that has taken his life, and he actually does it within the danger room. This is really important. Then, what happens? We cut to this family on the farm. They have this barn, and they have a sentinel. This farm seems to be close to where the X-Men are. It's probably left over from one of the X-Men's battles. And this sentinel starts crawling, wakes up and starts crawling to the X-Mansion. This sparks an alarm within the X-Mansion. So the X-Men take all the students into the danger room. It seems to be the safest place. But this is just one evil trick. Because the danger room, we're going to see a little further down, locks itself shut. No one can get in or out. And the whole battle with the Sentinel, oh man, it's freaking awesome. Like, the X-Men go outside. They can't see what's going on, what's coming. And then Lockheed blows fire, and because there's a blackout, obviously. And in the darkness, you see the Sentinel. And I remember reading this for the first time, and I'm thinking to myself, holy shit, this is freaking awesome. I got really pumped. So we get this battle between the Sentinel and the X-Men. There's one moment where Cyclops unleashes his visor, and the page is red, like freaking brilliant. And all of this was sort of like a ruse. First, the kids freak out because they see a dead kid in the middle of the danger room. But the danger room sort of starts turning on the students and trying to kill them. So the deal is, don't let me spoil this. Like, if you haven't read it, read it. The danger room has become sentient and uses this first, the suicide of the kid. It seems that the danger room tried to seemingly push the kid to do it. So with the kid dying, it sort of breaks the programming of the danger room not to kill people training there. So from this point on, the danger room can do that. And the danger room has some serious beef against the X-Men. So what we discover in this story is that, again, read it. The danger room becomes sentient. And when it awakened, Xavier realized the situation, and even the danger room itself tries to communicate with Xavier, and Xavier just ignores it. And then he tries to silence the danger room itself. So the danger room is harboring all this hate towards Xavier's students and Xavier, and it's not unable to break its programming. So from this is the moment where being able to break the programming and kill mutants, also it gains a body, and we get the birth of Danger. Freaking awesome character. I feel she's criminally underused. Danger, easily, because she's been training with the X-Men since forever, knows how to take each X-Men down, and she destroys them, goes after Xavier, that during this time, he's in Genosha. We get this pretty epic battle between Xavier and Danger, which oddly Xavier was with Magneto at this time, so it's odd that Magneto doesn't show up. And he had a whole team called Excalibur. For some reason, it's called Excalibur, even though they're not in Great Britain. It gets really weird, that series. So, Danger, having a hard time killing Xavier, what she does is reawakens that gigantic Master Mold Sentinel that killed 16 million mutants. And she wants to use the Sentinel to take down the X-Men and Xavier. Obviously, she's going super overkill. Obviously, the X-Men are able to stop Danger. But when the X-Men find out about the situation, they look at Xavier and say, "Man, you're a dick." Like in the early 2000s and 2010, like they sort of went overboard in making Xavier look like a total asshole. From this moment on, up until very recently, like the X-Men start distancing themselves from Xavier more and more. They don't approve of his methods. So if you haven't read this story, it's freaking fantastic. I'm going to leave it here. Hope you guys liked it. See you guys next time. Bye.